What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to Hogwarts Legacy. Well, today we're going to continue on with a couple of the conversation type quests. A Dragon's Debrief, Mum's the Word, and if we have time, then In the Shadow of Time, which is to do with Sebastian. But for now, we're going to start with Poppy.
Over here.
Hello, Poppy.
This is a change of pace from our last outing.
Don't remind me. The thought of that tent still makes my blood boil. I've been thinking about those poor dragons in the fighting ring. The collars they were wearing, they appeared to be goblin silver. I think a collar is precisely what we found at that poacher camp. I've never known poachers to use anything like that before.
The dragon that attacked my carriage was wearing a collar, and Professor Fig was genuinely baffled by its behavior.
That attack always did strike me as a little strange, seemingly coming out of nowhere. Surely you aren't suggesting that the collars somehow control the poor creatures?
Exactly.
Merlin, I don't think the dragon we set free was wearing a collar, but we should check. And if we can find her, we can return her egg.
Yeah, sure. We should check on her.
That's a good idea. We need to see this through.
I'll start looking into it right away. There was something else that I wanted to discuss with you. I didn't want to press it before. It seems I may have caused you more trouble with Victor Rookwood. Why is he after you?
Yeah, it's to do with Ranrock.
Rookwood is working with Ranrock, and Ranrock is after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig had asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps to shed light on what we saw at the tent. Don't worry, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. I shan't press for more details. In fact, I should probably be going. I'd like to track that dragon down as soon as I can. I'll let you know when I have news of her location.
Will do. Okie dokie. So we gotta wait for the location on that one. Now, rude. Let's go to Mum's the Word. Speak with Natty outside the divination classroom.
Another adventure, are we?
Okay.
So frustrating.
Hello, you two.
You wanted to speak with me, Mother?
I had hoped to speak with you alone, Natsai.
Your message mentioned your concern about an unusual creature that was spotted in the woods near Hogsmeade. That could have been anything.
You know what it was, Natsai.
I am allowed to leave the castle. I am always careful, Mother.
Careful. Officer Singer disagrees. She sent me an owl telling me that you have been trying to collect evidence of some kind against dark wizards. She berated me for not keeping a closer eye on you, and she is right. I do not want you visiting Hogsmeade for the near future.
But Mother!
My little gazelle, you are well-intentioned, but you must not meddle in the affairs of dangerous people.
If someone had meddled in Matabeleland, Father would still be with us.
I must get to class. Perhaps your friend can get you to listen to reason.
So frustrating. She never listens to me.
She called you her little gazelle. Is that a term of endearment where you're from?
It is specific to me. I am the unusual creature in Hogsmeade she mentioned. Self-transfiguration is
bit
not
rude.
taught at Hogwarts, so I am gently discouraged from practicing it. However, I am an animagus, and it is in my gazelle form that I have been able to wander the Highlands rather freely until now, much to my mother's chagrin. That is how I managed to spy on Rookwood and Harlow.
It's another magic that I wish was in the game. Could have made it to where you're depending on which house you went into, you could have changed into the house's symbol. That would have been cool. What's it feel like?
How does it feel to transform into an animal?
Well, the first time, it can be a bit unnerving. I felt a kind of searing pain and a strong double heartbeat. But it gets easier the more you do it. I no longer feel any pain, and I must say, I find a sense of comfort in the double heartbeat. And I love being able to view the world from a different perspective.
That's cool. Do you choose your animagus form?
Can you choose what form your animagus will take?
Oh no, a person's animagus form is determined by their personality. My mother is convinced that my form is a gazelle because I adapt well to any situation. I believe it is because I can sense danger and keep my wits about me.
How did you become one?
Were you born an animagus, or did you learn to become one?
Animagi are not born. The process is quite elaborate. It involves holding a mandrake leaf in one's mouth for an entire month, then placing the leaf in a crystal phial so that it is imbued with moonlight, then adding one of your own hairs. And that is just the beginning. Self-transfiguration is common among students at Wagadu, but Professor Weasley considers it much too dangerous to teach at Hogwarts.
It's incredible.
Now the nickname makes sense. What an extraordinary ability to have.
It is. I love transforming, but Mother is less enthusiastic about it. She says that no creature, especially one as rare as a gazelle, should be bounding about where poaching has become so prevalent. She claims that she has foreseen tragedy befall me in my gazelle form. But she has used her sight to control me too many times. I no longer believe it.
I wouldn't know to begin with. I go with the second one. Can't allow her to stop us.
We're making good progress. We can't quit now.
I agree. I have never considered quitting, even for a moment. You could have fled the moment you discovered that Rookwood, Harlow, and Ranrock were after you, but you did not. I choose to act as you have. I must deal with Rookwood and Harlow, not hide from them. My mother cannot know where I am all the time. Thank you for being here during that rather awkward conversation.
It's not a problem. Okie dokie. So I believe we do have enough for a shadow in time, in the shadow of time. But I believe that's a full quest because it even gives us a reward. So instead, and I know that brings us into a pretty long tunnel from past experience. Let's go talk to Samantha Dale for beating a curse. Hello, Samantha.
My brother's doing well, thanks to you. And he listens to me now. Turns out having beats for feet teaches a memorable lesson.
Samantha, is everything all right?
No, it's not. It's my brother William. The one I told you about after Charms class. He's been cursed. He ignored my warning and now he's lying in St. Mungo's looking completely pathetic. He simply never listens.
I'm sorry, how exactly has he been cursed?
Oh, you won't believe it. Truly, but his feet were turned into purple beets. You can imagine his distress. And mine. I won't even go into the attention he was getting from our garden rabbits before he admitted himself to hospital.
Sounds awful.
I'm so sorry. That sounds like a trying situation.
I'm glad you understand. Everyone else just laughs at me as if it's a joke. No compassion at all.
Well, it is an unusual situation. How did your brother end up like this?
It's entirely his own fault. I told him about some research I'd done recently on our ancestor Marmaduke Dale. In particular, my discovery that Marmaduke's tomb was cursed. My brother's always making fun of my discoveries. This time, he laughed in my face. Told me I'd misinterpreted my findings. As if that were possible. And to prove his point, he went right up to the entrance of the tomb, and poof! His feet transfigured into beets.
Well, he clearly needs help.
How awful. I can see why you're upset. He definitely needs some help.
Exactly. He may be a cape flapper, but he's still my brother. And no one deserves such a fate to last forever, especially as the result of a single brainless mistake. Now I worry that if the curse isn't reversed, it could become permanent.
Can't the curse be broken?
Possibly. The curse stems from a crest that was stolen from Marmaduke. If the crest were returned to its rightful place upon his sarcophagus, then I believe that William's feet may be restored. You battled trolls when they attacked Hogsmeade, escaped a dragon, and I could tell by your work and charms that you're a skilled spellcaster. Returning a crest to a sarcophagus should be almost effortless for you. So, will you help us?
Yeah, sure. Why was Marmaduke famous?
Why is your ancestor so well known?
He discovered the properties of several magical herbs and plants. He also uncovered numerous types of flora. The wizarding world owes him a great debt. His work not only impacted the discipline of herbology, but also potion making.
Okie dokie.
I can take the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus for you.
Oh, thank you! Thank you so much! You'll simply go into the tomb where Marmaduke was laid to rest and place the crest on top of his sarcophagus. According to my research, the tomb's been abandoned for centuries, so it should be a fairly simple task. You'll find it just east of the hamlet of Brockborough. Thank you for your help. My family is indebted to you.
East of Brockborough.
I need to find the tomb near Brockborough and place Samantha's family crest on a sarcophagus there.
Oh, 1,300 meters. Go with meters. Oop. This way. Oh, it's that tomb.
There's no telling what lies in wait for me in there.
Ale family tomb.
Lumos! Well, my feet didn't turn into beets. That's a good start.
Excellent start.
Revelio!
Just down here.
Revelio! Bombarda! Lumos!
Wrong button. Kinda useless.
Should have known a herbologist would use Devil's Snare. Revelio!
Got a troll over there.
Lumos!
I think. Yeah, that's a falling area.
Revelio! Lumos!
Got some spiders over here.
Bombarda! Lumos! Revelio! Lumos! 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 Bombarda! Revelio.
None that are large, though.
Bombarda.
Landscape.
Revelio.
Nothing particularly good, and I believe that that's the way back once we get down over to the troll.
Lumos.
Yeah, combat music going on.
A troll? You can't be serious. Defendo. Confringo. Protego. Confringo. Defender.
That's loud.
Revelio. Lumos.
Been a while since I played this. Good full week. Usually I hop on throughout the week a little bit. Get used to the game. Stay used to the game. Had other things to do though.
Revelio. Lumos. A sarcophagus. This must be Marmaduke. That should reverse the curse. Hopefully. Revelio.
Okay. So how do I get out of here?
Lumos.
Missed this completely. Apparently.
Revelio. Lumos. Well, Marmaduke certainly left behind more than plants.
And left behind some gloves. And a potion.
Samantha will be glad to hear that the crest has been returned. I certainly hope it reverses the curse.
Me too.
I'm happy to tell you that I returned the crest to Marmaduke's sarcophagus just as you asked.
I thought as much. I received word from St. Mungo's that my brother's feet are back to normal. No more beats. Oh, I cannot thank you enough. It wasn't too much trouble, I hope.
Oh, you know, just a troll and all that. Nothing I couldn't handle.
Just a measly old troll, nothing significant.
A troll? Oh dear, I'm so sorry. That's awful. No one has been in that tomb for centuries. But I
Just all
can't
the
say I'm
crest.
surprised. Marmaduke seems to have been full of surprises.
Indeed he was.
Well, I suppose I should be going. I'm anxious to see my brother, who must be elated to have his feet back.
Of course. I certainly would be.
William and I are forever in your debt.
That's good.
Thank you again for what you did.
Not a problem. But seriously, who stole the crest if nobody's been in there for centuries? Made it sound like it was recently stolen. We're only 10 levels away from the cap level. I don't want to do that. Keep pressing tab to go to my inventory and stuff. Not something I want to be doing. Let's see, what are we going to pick next? You rarely ever get actual perfect ones. It's a lot harder, especially on hard mode. The time for it is so much less. I don't need that. Dark arts. Beating a cursed enemy restores some health. Not going dark arts except for the 2 that we went into. Oh, we need this. Transformation Mastery. Transform people into exploding barrels. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and head back to the Room of Requirements. Hopefully it doesn't start whatever quest comes next. And whilst I'm here, replenishing my potions, I'm going to go ahead and end it for the day. So, thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day. We'll see you next time.